Hi, welcome to your last session of Arithmetic Progression NCERT syllabus SSLC Mathematics exercise 1.3. Okay, this is your last class. We are going to end up today Arithmetic Progression. Okay, let's go fast. Okay, what's this? Which problem here? 18th problem. Last session we have ended up to 17th problem. We are going to start your 18th problem. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles. Understand the problem here, children? A spiral. See here, a wire is rounded. Okay, just you imagine. Okay, a wire is a spiral like this in the form of a semicircles. Successive semicircles with centers alternatively. Okay, what is this alternatively? I'll explain here later. At A and B, starting with center at A, okay, of radius 0.5 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 1.5, 2 centimeters, so on, as shown. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? See here, how many semicircles are there? 13. Okay, some question is given. What is this question here? A wire. What is this here, children? A wire or a spiral is made to, they have rounded here. How they have rounded here? Look here carefully. There are two centers given. Okay, not one center here. Understand the concept carefully here. At A, suppose if A is it is a center, right? Here we should not consider circle. We should not consider. Here we need to consider semicircle. From where you are going to consider semicircle? With A as center. What is this radius here? What is the radius given here? 0.5 centimeters. Okay, look here carefully. With A as center, this is one semicircle. Okay, what is the radius for this? 0.5 centimeter. So now, what is the length of the spiral? It is represented by L1. Okay, what is this length, children? I'm not talking about the area. I'm not talking about the area. Only from here to here, how much it is? What is its radius? 0.5 centimeters. You remember, children, what is the circumference of a circle? Do you know? What is circumference of a circle? It will be 2 pi r. Okay, look here carefully. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. But I don't want circle. I need semicircle. Semicircle means half of it. What is the length of this line? Okay, what is this? Semicircle circumference. What is the formula, children, here? Pi r. So what is this L1 length here? Pi into 0.5. Followed? From here to here it is L1 value is pi into 0.5. Now coming to B. B as a center. Look here. Alternatively, centers will be exchanged. For first semicircle, A is center. For this semicircle, B is center. See here, a spiral is done from here to here, stopped, and again is made one more semicircle, right? For this, B is a center. What is the radius here given? You can imagine, children, if A is center, 0.5 plus 0.5 is how much? 1. So look over there, 1 centimeter. I will write here, 1 centimeters is the radius. Then what is the L2 length here? What is this semicircle length here? Same formula. Semicircle circumference will be pi r. Pi r means pi into 1 centimeter. Okay, so your y from here to here and again here. Now again, what is the center now? From here to here, it made a semicircle, right? Your center will be shifting. First A, second B. Now again it is A as a center. What does it happens here? What is this length here, children? From here to here, it is 1. Okay, so what is this one? It will be 1.5. So here L3, what is this? Pi into 1.5 is the circumference of a semicircle length. So coming to your L4 children. L4, now what is the center here? B is the center. So B is the center. What is the radius there? 2 centimeters. What is the formula? Pi into 2. Okay, like this. How many spirals are done here? They are done 13 spiral sections. What is the total length of such a spiral? Made up of 13 consecutive semicircles. Okay, how many semicircles formed? 13 semicircles will be formed. And what is the length of the spiral is your question. It is very easy, children. Understand the question carefully. We should not be afraid of seeing any problem in arithmetic progression. If we try to understand, no, it feels as very easy problem. Okay, now let's start here. So now I need to calculate here. How could I calculate here? L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4. So on up to how many you have here? 13 spirals you have, children. So what is this length L1? You have seen now there. What is that? Pi into 0.5. Okay. Then here again L2. Pi into, what is that? It will be 1. L3. Pi into 1.5. And L4. Pi into 2. So on. Okay. So like this you will be having. So here, how could you find this one? So I can see something is common here. What is common in all this? Directly I cannot find like this. I can find, but it makes lengthy, right? So something I'll take common here. What shall we take here common, children? Let us take here pi into 0.5 common here. Shall we take? Okay. If you take these two common, what is left? Nothing. Nothing means 1 plus. Okay. 0.5 if you remove, what will be left here? 1 plus 2. So why it is 2, you know? I cannot write here 0.5. Look here, children. 0.5 into 0.5 will be how much here? 5 5s are 25. 2.5. Stop. Pause. Okay, 0.5, ones are 0.5. Then what about this? How do you do? So for this, let me do here rough work. 1.5. Point you remove? Up 10, 5. So 5 2s are. If you remove 0.5 outside, what will be left inside, children? 2 here. Okay. Then coming here, again same manner. So what happens here? 1.5 by 0.5. If you remove, what happens? 0.5. Cancel. 5 3s. Right? So 3. Then it will be 4. So on. Look here, children. How many spirals they have said here? 13 semicircles they have said. Right? So here 13 1 2 3 4 like this we are counting, right? So directly I will say here there are 13. Okay, or you may write up here pi into 6 also you can write. Okay, later on you will be knowing here why I am writing like that. Okay, so 1.5 2 2.5 3 3.5 4 4.5 5 5.5 6 is here 13th semicircle. Okay, when you take out common, so what you are going to left here? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus so on up to 13. So now I can see this in an order. Yes or no? Yes, this is in an order. So we can add this one first, then we can multiply. First, only this you will take out, children. Here, let me take out 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus so on up to 13. So here, you can do directly here also. But little mistakes you may commit there, right? If this method you go, you cannot do any mistake. So now, A1, A2, A3, A4, so on up to A13. Okay, so Sn is equal to n by 2 into, you can write it as A plus L also you can write. You know first term and last term now. So what is your A, children? Here A1 is equal to A is equal to 1. D is equal to A2 minus A1 is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So now S13 is equal to 13 by 2 into 1 plus 13. Yes or no? So that will be, yes, 13 is equal to 13 by 2 into 14. So 2 sevens. Okay. 13 sevens, how much here? 91. 7 3s are 21. 7 1s are 7 plus 2, it will be 91. Or you can say directly 13 table, 13 sevens are 91. So sum of 13 numbers here inside only this we have calculated, but still we need to do what we need to do. We need to find here length, total length of spiral is equal to, this is all what we are doing, L1 plus L2 so on up to L13 is what, children? It is a total length of the spiral semicircles. Okay. So here total length of spiral is equal to pi into 0.5 into, what is this answer here, children? 91 you write here. Pi value, what is your pi value? 22 by 7. And what is 0.5? You can rewrite it as 5 by 10 into 91. So 5 ones are, 5 twos are. Then again 2 11s are. Then look here, this one also will be cancelled. 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 13, 7s are 91. So now what is 13 into 11? 13 11s are how much here, children? That will be 13, that will be 143. So here finally what is here? 143 centimeters is the total length of the spiral. Okay, is this clear, children? Looks to be lengthy, but it is not lengthy. Okay, try to understand carefully. What is the total length of the spiraling wire? It is 143 centimeters. Here it is 13 means pi into 6.5. 6.5, what happens here? Again 6.5, if you take out 0.5 common, point cancel, and this will be 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. So look here, children, like this you got here 13. Okay. Yes, look here, 19th problem. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. So 200 logs are stacked in this following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row. So there are, I have not drawn 20, children, but just let's imagine here 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next row, and 18 in the next row. Okay, to it, and so on. So on means it continued. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed, and how many logs are placed in the top row? Oh, okay. What do you understand here, children? First, understand the question carefully. Okay. This is wooden logs. I think in timber depot you might have observed, right? So let's imagine. So there are 20 logs placed in the bottom row. Second one, leave one, 19 logs. Okay, or see here in between these two middle, in between these two here middle, like this. Okay, second row 19 logs are placed. Third row 18 logs are placed. Like this, top row. Okay, how many logs are placed in the top row. But how many? How could you find here? Total number of logs is equal to 200. So look here carefully, children. What is the question asked? What is the last row? How many number of logs are placed? Last row, how many number means? AN asked. Okay, AN asked and SN given here. So let's start finding first how many rows are there. Okay, so how can you find this here? So let me write the sequence here. The number of logs placed in the first, I think it is bottom. Okay, bottom row. Let it be A1 is equal to 20. A2 is equal to 19. A3 is equal to 18. So on. We are coming from the down, right? And what is this question here? So on, no need. AN is equal to how much? How many logs are placed in the top row? And what did they give here? Sum of the logs SN is equal to 200. Okay. So first, which one I need to calculate here? Look here, children. I've said already in your previous classes. If you want to find AN, what you need to find here? AN value and also how many rows are there? How many rows the 200 logs are placed? How many? Many means N. And how many logs are placed on the top row means? Yeah, AN. Look here, children, if you want to start your problem with AN, what are all the values you need here? N value you should know. Either AN value or A and D. A and D I know, but I don't know N and AN. So I should not do this one first. So first what we need to do here now? SN. SN value I know, right? N value only don't know, A and D don't. So let's go with this formula. Okay, problem, is it clear? Understood question here? After understanding the question, then you start. Okay, otherwise once again read the question until you understand. So now, A1 is equal to A is equal to 20. D is equal to A2 minus A1. 19 minus 20, that will be minus 1. Okay, so now, what is your SN formula? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. SN value we know, but I don't know N. So SN value I'll substitute. 200 is equal to N by 2 into, what's your A here, children? 2 into 20 plus N value don't know, minus D value is minus 1. So now send this to this side. 400 is equal to N into 22s are 40 minus N, minus into minus plus 1. Okay. So now 400 is equal to, multiply this, 40 plus 1. Directly you can write, or next step I'll write. 40 plus 1 will be 41 minus N. So now 400 is equal to, now multiply, children, 41N minus N square. Oh, I think we are getting an equation we need to factorize. So N square minus you have. So better bring these two terms this side. Plus N square minus 41N plus 400 is equal to 0. Okay, children, now you need to factorize this one. How to factorize here? We need to find the factors. Okay, I have already found here. What are the factors here? 400, 25, 16. Let's check it out. 6 5s are 30. Let's find it once again. 25, 16. 6 5s are 30. 6 2s are 12. 15, and this will be 25. 400, right? Yes, 25 16s are 400. But I should get here minus 41. How could I get minus 41? See here, children, factorization factors. I have showed you LCM, right? With that also you can try. So now I should get here minus 41. How could I get minus 41 here? When I take both are having negative, then take the sign and add these two, right? Minus into minus plus 25 16s are 40. If you add these two, it will be minus 41. So now let's factorize n square minus 25n minus 16n. You can rewrite this side. You have here 400, no? Anyway, okay, no problem. Anyway, children, anyway you can do. Don't be confused, okay? So n you take out common. In these two, n is common, n minus 25. Again, in this two, n is common, n minus 25. Look here, when you're taking here minus common, positive value will become negative. So, okay, look here, children. Either after your factorization, n minus 25 into n minus 16 we got. So, equal to 0. N minus 25 equal to 0 or n minus 16 equal to 0. Minus 25 send other side 25 and minus 16 send other side 20, minus 16 send other side here. Stop. Only stop. Okay, look here. N minus 25 into n minus 16 equal to 0. N minus 25 equal to 0 or n minus 16 equal to 0. So bring this minus 25 this side. N is equal to 25 or n is equal to minus 16 other side, children, plus 16. Look here. So what is this n here? Number of rows of the logs. Okay, how many rows? You will get a confusion. Either it is 25 or 16. Alright, let's check it out here. How could we check it out here? Okay, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What you know, children, here? If n is equal to 25, I'll take. Okay, so now a 25 is equal to, what's your a value here? 20, n 25 minus 1 and your d value is minus 1. Okay, so that will be 20 plus 24 into minus 1. 20 minus 24, it will be minus 4. Look here, children. Do we call any time of minus 4 logs are there? Do we say? No. We cannot say number with a negative value. So I think this is wrong answer. So what we need to consider? Let's consider if n is equal to 16. What is your nth term, children? A plus n minus 1 into d. A 16 is equal to, what do you mean by A 16? 16th row of the logs is equal to, A value is 20 and it is 16 minus 1 into minus 1. 20 plus 16 minus 1 will be 15. 15 into minus 1 will be minus 15. So 20 minus 15 will be 5. Therefore, what do you understand here? Total number of logs, total 200 logs have taken and arranged in such a way that bottom row 20, 19, 18, so on they have arranged. What is the top row and how many logs are there in the top row is your question. So what's your n value, children, here? N value is 60. N value will be 16. So what do you mean by this n value here, children? There are 16 rows. Okay, n value 16 means there are 16 rows, 200 logs are arranged. But on the top row, how many logs are there is your question. Top row means what? An value. An value is how much, children? It is 5. An, which row it is? A16. AN is none other than A16. A16, there are 5 logs in the top row. Okay, I hope this is understood, children. See here, children, 20th problem. See, it's almost half of the board it is covered. Seems to be lengthy, but it's very tiny problem. Within 5 lines, we are going to end up our answer. Okay, let's see what is your problem here. In a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting. Yes, this is our last problem in our arithmetic progression. See here, half of the board is covered with the problem. Looks to be lengthy, but your answer will be within 5-6 lines we are going to complete. Okay, let's start your 20th problem here. In a potato race. Yes, it is a potato. In a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point. Okay, whatever I read, I'll explain here. So this is a potato race competition. Okay, a bucket is kept here. Okay, which is 5 meters from the first potato. Can you see the tiny potatoes here? First potato and your bucket, what is the distance here? 5 meters. Okay. From the first potato and the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart. So next potatoes, what is the distance here? Every potato is at a distance of 3 meters. Okay. In a straight line, there are 10 potatoes. So let's count here. How many potatoes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10th potato is outside the board. So how many potatoes are there? There are 10 potatoes. In the line, a competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the nearest potato. So what happens here? Just imagine yourself. So here, can you see the person here? They are the competitors. So what does she or he will do here? So suppose here there is a basket. So what does the competitor will do? Will run, okay, take the first potato, come back and throw it in the basket. So which is at a distance of 5 meters. Imagine here, children, when the competitor starting from the basket point from here, so he or she will travel 5 meters, pick the potato and come back. ఆఫ్ చేయాలి కదమ్మా ఫోన్ మోగేటప్పుడు. ఓకే, డోంట్ టచ్. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్, పాస్ నొక్కలేదు కదా, రన్ అవుతుంది కదా వీడియో. Okay, so when the competitor starts from the basket here, okay, he runs 5 meters front, pick the potato, move back 5 meters, throws the potato in the basket. Understand the concept here, children. First, he travels 10 meters. Okay, so from here, if we start, he or she will start from here to go there 5 meters, pick the potato, comes back, throws in the basket. So to go near the potato 5 meters, again come back with the potato 5 meters. 5 plus 5, how much distance we have traveled there? 10 meters. Okay, try to understand the concept. For first potato, the competitor, let A1 is equal to 10. Okay, so next again. So from here again the competitor started. Okay, first potato already thrown in the basket. Okay, first potato already thrown in the basket, right? So now he runs or walks towards the second potato. So how much distance he traveled here? 5 meters plus 3 meters. How much? 5 plus 3, 8 meters. Okay, take the potato, again 8 meters, come back, throw in the basket. So here 5 plus 3 will be 8. 8 meters again to pick the potato, bring this potato in hand, travel 8 meters back, throw it in the basket. So what is the distance here? A2 is equal to, how much distance I have traveled to bring the second potato? 8. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 8 will be 16. Okay, don't say children, some people will confuse A1 5, A2 8, A3 like this they'll say. No, not like that. To go and come back. Pick the potato, coming back, both the distance will be calculated here. So like this, so on, how many potatoes are there? N is equal to 10. 10 potatoes. So what is your question here? Runs to the bucket to drop it in, and she continues in the same way. She, it's not he, she, until all the potatoes are in the bucket. What is the total distance the competitor has to run? So here first he goes to the first potato. How much distance he had run here? 10 meters. Next, 8 plus 8, 16. Next, so he goes on picking all the potatoes, coming back. She's coming back and throwing in the basket. So here I need 3 sets enough, Nana. So or 2 also enough. So now I will write here sequence 10, 16, comma. What it will be next one? 5 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 3 will be how much here? 11. 11 to go friend. Come back 11. So 11 plus 11 will be 22. If you want, A3 is equal to 22. That is 22. 22. So on, how many potatoes are there? There are 10 potatoes. So A1, A2, A3. So what is your A value here, children? 10. And your D value is A2 minus A1. That is 16 minus 10 is equal to 6. Okay. So how many potatoes are there? S10. What is your SN formula? N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. S10 is equal to 10 by 2 into 2 into A is how much? 2 into 10 plus, how many potatoes are there here? N value is also 10. So 10 minus 1 into your D value is 6. That will be 2 5s are 10. 5 into 2 10s are 20 plus 10 minus 1, 9 into 6. That will be 5 into 20 plus 9 6 54. Okay. Now again S10 is equal to 5 into 20 plus 54. How much children here? 74. Finally multiply this. 5 4s are 20, 7 5s are 35, plus 2 will be 37. So finally, what you are going to write? Okay. What is the total distance she have traveled to bring 10 potatoes into the basket? Is 370 meters. Okay, with this there is an end of arithmetic progressions, children. So I hope you all have enjoyed this chapter. I think everybody have followed the topics. So if you have any doubts, you can text me, right? And soon I'm going to make one more video regarding this arithmetic progression. So most of the children will feel very difficult where application problems of this topic. Application problems, it is different. Same manner, a problem will be lengthy. We need to understand, read carefully what given, what we have to do, and the decisions what you do, Noma. There it depends your answer. Okay, so some problems I'm going to pick for you, and I'm going to do you one more video for you. Okay, so where the children feel very difficult in exams. Okay, I hope you all have enjoyed this chapter. Thank you, children. Let's meet in our next chapter. Thank you, everyone.